loves, and welcome to my channel. What I'm going to do today is deliver a channel message that came through over the weekend with that really heavy energy that a lot of us were feeling. And then I also did an energy reading for the current energies of the masculine and feminine based on this message that I got. So if you're new to my channel, welcome. If you resonate with my energy and you're inspired by the written word, I do have a poetry Instagram directly related to the twin flame journey that is listed below. And I also have another Instagram of quick tarot readings for all the zodiac signs that is listed below. And then I create healing gemstone jewelry, mostly copper wrapped wire healing gemstones, and that Etsy store is listed below. So I'm going to get right into this message. So first I'll talk about the channel message that came through. There was a lot of heavy energy this weekend. I personally was feeling a lot of sadness, grief, feeling of letting go, healing of old low vibrational patterns and cycles that were no longer serving me. It literally felt like, like my skin was getting ripped off, because there was an internal death and rebirth process happening, and I was feeling that intensely. Now, I want to say for this channel message, if you resonate with it, wonderful, take it. If you do not resonate it, just leave it. If the message resonates, they're meant for you. So the energy that I was getting is there was a huge clearing of codependency energy. A lot of inner child healing work that was going on this weekend. So what I got from that is that there was this pattern between the feminine and the masculine, and this pattern of an imbalance between the give and take. And so it actually came out in the masculine's headspace today. So this awareness of holding on to, basically holding on, protecting their heart. They were protecting it so tightly that this created imbalance in the relationship. And the same with the feminine. So when the masculine, and I'm just speaking, it could be the opposite way around. I'm just generally speaking. So when the feminine would, when the masculine would protect his heart and go and run, there would be a tendency for the feminine to run after and give and give and give and give in a need of validation from the masculine energy. Rather than finding that validation from within, they were going after the masculine for it. And this just caused the masculine also to close off their heart and create this imbalance of this give and take between the two energies. So this weekend I was feeling a huge purge of that. As the feminine has risen into her power, come into a place where they've done so much inner healing work, understanding the power of going within, going within and doing that healing for themselves and providing that validation for themselves, the self-love work that we've done. It's as we do that, the masculine has been will match that vibration. It's a much higher vibration than the chasing and the imbalance between the give and take. So the masculine is rising to match that. And we felt that and we saw that in the beginning of the year with the masculine getting a clarity as to what was going to truly serve their soul, feeling into their emotional body, which will allow them to open up their heart, which will allow a place for this balance between this give and take of the masculine and feminine energy. And so the message that I was getting is that it feels so heavy, and this death and rebirth, because this is, it's a difficult energy to purge. Codependency can be found in a lot of third dimensional relationships. It's a programming that has been repeating in our generations, for generations and generations, and it cycles. And that's what we're here to do, is purge that energy and clear it. So yeah, it's not always easy, but we're equipped to do that, and we have done it, and we are doing it. So just know that you're not alone in that energy. That's what I picked up. If you resonate with that, wonderful. So that was a message in their headspace. In their heart space for the masculine, awareness that they cannot continue with this winning at all costs, because it's really not serving this higher vibrational connection anymore. There's a death of this. They really want to work with the feminine in an even give and take, an even balance, and also with others too. They're stepping into feeling their emotional body, and allowing themselves to open up their heart, clearing that fear, will allow them to work with others, and in balance and harmony. So that's what I'm getting for their heart space. And then in the actions that they want to take, I've got the Hermit, I've got the Star and the Chariot. That just speaks to me that they are taking the actions to go within. They realize that this is where the answers are going to come from. The answers to their soul's calling, their soul's purpose, their destiny, what is going to really fulfill them, because they're still feeling that energy. Don't get me wrong, it's definitely, they've gained that clarity, and now it's just kind of putting the pieces together about how to move forward. They're purging their old ways of moving forward. So them wanting to rush in at the beginning of the year was very real and still true. But what I got here in blockages for the masculine energy coming forth, or coming forward, or moving forward, is an awareness about this connection, this soul connection, understanding that it's not something they can quite just rush into. They really need to take a look at these blockages, and they have to begin the process of kind of, planting the seeds like the feminine did in the previous year. And it does take a little bit of time to come to a place where they can match the vibration of the feminine, because a lot of you feel this, of the feminine energy kind of leading the way, and the masculine will rise to match that vibration, but it does take a little bit of time. But yeah, so that's the message I was getting there. Messages to the feminine that I've drawn here with the Three of Cups, the Ace of Swords, the Magician, the Emperor, the Queen of Cups. This just, again, speaks to me that they really want this union. They want to come forth with the truth. They're going to do that from a place that is the Emperor energy, and also a place of feeling their emotions, and balanced emotions, and they realize that they do have the tools to do this, and they're manifesting this, planting the seeds, and really taking a look at how to proceed in a way that is matching their higher vibration. So that's the message I'm getting for the Divine Masculine. I'll move over for a quick message for the Divine Feminine from Spirit. So the cards I got was Letting Go, Trapped, the Fledging, Reminder, and then the Queen of Wands energy. And this just kind of clarifies the energy that we were in this weekend. So this feeling, we're letting go of feeling trapped by, I think with the energy of the masculine wanting to rush in, we were almost feeling like, okay, so is it coming? Are they here? And that there was underlying codependency there, a little bit of underlying codependency, because wanting to find that validation, seek it in the masculine coming forward, and we're letting go of that. So providing ourselves with that validation, understanding that we don't need that to move forward. We're freeing ourselves, which will allow the masculines to also feel free. We're coming to a place where we know that we can provide, provide emotional abundance for ourselves. It comes from within first. And again, just a reminder. And then the Queen of Wands energy. So be careful to maintain your independence. I definitely, that energy this weekend was kind of, I feel like, again, if this resonates, wonderful. If it doesn't, just leave it. But the feminine just wanting to move forward with that that place, that low vibrational place of just wanting to kind of reach out and say, hey, where are you? Why aren't you here? Which would speak of the codependency, trying to seek outside of ourselves for the validation that it was happening. So just a reminder to the feminine, this is what I have today. I'll just kind of review my notes, make sure that I didn't miss anything from this weekend. I think that's it. I think that's the message I wanted to give. So I hope you enjoyed. I hope this brings some comfort. And thank you for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful evening.